Fast forward to the year 2077, comment down below what you'd be carrying in your pockets. If this isn't the most cyberpunk panda you've ever seen, I don't know what is. So let's check it out. So it's the year 2077, and yeah, this is what I imagine we'd all be wearing. All black everything with neon accents, and anything that can light up will light up. Does it improve your vision? No, it actually makes it harder to see. But does it look like I can scan your power levels? Yes. Yes, it does. That's why I love the idea of cyberpunk. We can upgrade and modify ourselves, like leveling up, but in real life. And if you think about it, that's what EDC, aka Everyday Carry, does for us too, giving us the tools to do and help with our daily chores. Starting off with this cyberpunk collaboration bag with Google Jacquard, the shoulder pad has a touch-sensitive controller that's controlled by this little module. How freaking cool is that? Taking everyday objects we don't think do much, but making it functional, giving you playback and other shortcut controls you can customize when paired with your phone. That being said though, this is a What's in My Pocket episode, so that's what we're focusing on today. This is a custom sling carry I've compiled together, but first, I know what y'all are staring at, the QUICCS Tech 63 Tactical Half Mask. Although just a prop, it's designed with so much detail, you'd think it actually gave me some sort of superpower. The painting is on point, textures give you a real tech vibe, and it's built as a hard shell so it doesn't feel cheap whatsoever, because, well, it wasn't. Then for some added flair, this is the Illumicyberwear Cyber Visor, a simple plexiglass that's folded around like sunglasses, but with a button-powered LED on both sides that illuminate the whole panel. The mask itself though, from RLUX in collaboration with QUICCS, was a limited run from a world of custom design pieces I discovered in my search for all things futuristic. Even as something designed for show, they put so much thought into the design, cushiony interior lining, plenty of adjustability in the straps, and some serious detail work I know y'all can appreciate. Remember, it is just a prop and doesn't work as a face mask due to the giant holes in the front, so for an actual face mask, I went with the Rhino Ready GRD01. It hits all the right features to make it one of my favorite masks. Soft and very adjustable ear loops, an additional neckband to keep it in place, waterproof material on the front with dedicated stretchy chin coverage, a very soft bamboo cotton inside with a filter slot too, and this, a stick-on foam nose bridge that creates the best seal even in the year 2077. Plus, when installed, come on. If you're looking for a futuristic mask that actually performs, this is it. The large size is a perfect fit around my face thanks to the metal nose bridge, stretchy chin cover, and proper side coverage. It feels good, it looks rad, and is still comfortable to breathe in given the waterproof material and extra filtering layers. Plus, it passes the most important test. Talking doesn't move it off my nose bridge thanks to the foam seal. I wouldn't say it's the perfect mask, but it's pretty damn close to it, especially when you top it off with a neck lanyard that lets you easily remove and store it nearby for a quick dance sesh. Then, wha-bam. Now moving along, before we get to the other goodies, a quick shout out to Machine 56 for making what has to be the flashiest, futuristic, and most appropriate jacket for this theme. This is the MS Bomber D2 jacket, with what they call armored art as a zero gravity combat specialist. Like, what? I want that job when I grow up. As a jacket, it's padded enough as a fall jacket, and the fit is on point, tightening around the waist and wrists while puffing up everywhere else. And because it wouldn't be tech wear without an excessive amount of straps. Although it does give off that dystopic future vibe, it's a little cumbersome, but can be removed. Plus, it's even got a large buckled back pocket because we're living in the future, baby. They've included thumb holes because gloves are so 2035 and it's 2077, so it's standard issue now. Finally, a Velcro patch because even if your jacket doesn't come with lights, you can attach a glow-in-the-dark patch and just be as awesome. Now starting off with the front pocket, we've got the staple carry, the iPhone. But more importantly, protected and customized with the RhinoShield SolidSuit case. The perfect partner for this video thanks to how many designs you can choose from and how personal you can get with it. Their cases have been a channel favorite since I started, and for good reason. Plus, now they offer quite a few design options too, like this design with PewDiePie that is total futuristic sci-fi vibes. The case itself works as expected, buttons are clicky on both sides, large Muraku cutout, and plenty of coverage around back with the Three Stooges protected. If you didn't catch our last episodes featuring these cases, the SolidSuit series handled being dropped on solid concrete, like a champ. And given how protective it actually is, you'd be surprised to know the case itself is very manageable one-handed still. The sides have a slight textured feel, not the grippiest I've used, but definitely way better than the glossy fingerprint magnet of the iPhone itself. Now, protection and usefulness aside, they also let you get quite creative and personal with it too. You've got the ability to give your case a personal touch, as you can even swap out the button colors too, something you didn't know you needed until you see how much of a difference it can actually make. Combine that with the range of designs that they have, which are also surprisingly durable even through my scratch tests. My favorite going to the black on black, because come on. But even if none of these are bussin' for you, you can actually design your own too, making it literally a one-of-a-kind case, whether utilizing existing designs or just going philosophical with their range of text tools. Obviously, it ain't just a good-looking case. This honeycomb pattern interior can take a beating as well, especially when combined with that thick lip around front. You don't have to worry about tossing your phone around on the daily. However, if you're a super klutz, I highly recommend you pair with their impact screen protector. The instructions are pretty easy to follow, but basically it's this flexible yet uber protective film that, yes, can handle this. It's hammer time. No cracks, screen is responsive, and still crystal clear, even after a few love taps. So when paired up, the case and screen protector offers 360 degrees of protection, and plenty of customizable designs to choose from as well. Like another one of my favorites, this Toronto map design, with matching see-through buttons. But to spice things up, yeah, you gotta get that red and white Canadian combo. Oh, they also have free shipping, lifetime warranty case replacements, and it's available for all iPhone models and even Android devices too. Links down below. Now on to the opposite side, the second most important piece of EDC. This one may look a little deceiving, but I can guarantee you it's just as pleasurable to spray it all over yourself. The Soapstone Sanitizer dispenser is made of all aluminum, a total futuristic move to take something so simple and make it 10 times cooler. There's a tiny dispensing hole at the bottom, with the flat top portion being one large button. Not the strongest squirt and kind of dribbles all over itself, but that works out in its favor. Thanks to the whole body being aluminum, you can just rub the excess around to clean off the dispenser too. There's a large lanyard hole to make it easy to clip onto a bag or belt, and they also recommend this, simply rolling the whole thing in your hand to hit two birds with one stone and cleaning everything as you go. Anyways, moving to our favorite portion of the show, what's hanging around my neck, this time being a custom sling that I put together from Dispatch Accessories, and this, probably the fanciest lanyard I've ever used. But to match the cyberpunk vibes, I obviously had to pair it with this wicked ID holder too, from the same brand as the LED glasses. This is their cyberpunk ID card holder. I went with 00 because symmetry. But yet again, they continue to impress with their clean cut job around all the edges and a fantastic print job too. If this doesn't scream cyberpunk to you, well, nothing else in this collection will. Plus, although simply pieces of acrylic stuck together, it actually works as an ID holder, holding up to 3 cards with a rare cutout for easy access as well. This one will catch some eyeballs, but if you were living in 2077, it's standard procedure. Now attached to it from AOKU, this is the 2.0 Keyfob, connected together with a Velcro patch section for full customization options, a large acrylic carabiner that feels sturdy but won't weigh you down, with an included blacked out keyring and several loop attachment options to attach other accessories too. Material choice is on point with some nylon and this thick and soft cloth strap, but the best part is it can also convert to several other carry modes too. My favorite being to slim down without the straps at all, attach the Velcro back onto the loops, and have one of the most overkill key fobs around. Now for the good stuff, a Dispatch sling strap attached to their Y connector with a unit Fidlock pouch hooked in, giving us plenty of storage inside and even more clip options on the outside. So we can attach accessories like this. Another from Dispatch, the CapSnap, which, if the name didn't give it away already, it's a carabiner with a built-in clamp that, well, snaps your cap in place and does a great job at keeping it there too. So for all you head sweaters out there like myself, this is perfect to help you avoid accumulating sweat stains, as you can clip this onto your belt, bag, or anywhere with a loop to go hands-free. If you love caps as much as I do, it's also a great way to carry an extra cap just in case. On the opposite clip, we've got another combo. Holding it all together though, the Rutco Gravity Mag Reel Lite. A mouthful to say, but it's a retractable keyring that's secured in place magnetically, which even with some hefty gear attached, doesn't budge whatsoever when locked in, but when you need it, wha-bam. Great for gear you need on the fly, like this glow stick from Nite Ize that I surprisingly found myself using when trying to illuminate the area I'm working around. It's made of all plastic, so not the fanciest, but also fairly lightweight, and the included clip means I can set it and forget it while always having a light source for using other tools like this. The down design shield safe touch tool, made of an all aluminum blacked out body that, when triggered, pops out a brass hook. Great for anyone who hates doorknobs, even before 2020. So when combined with the magnetic leash and glow stick, makes getting in and out of buildings in a jiffy. Plus a bonus with a solid brass hook, it makes for a great button pusher too, and when locked in, it ain't going anywhere either. Yes, I can confirm it is very fun and addicting to do as well. Having this combo attached means when you're out and about, it's one less obstacle to complete whatever mission you're on. No dealing with pockets, zippers, or digging through your gear, as it's always by your side, ready to be deployed. Now into the pouch itself, made of that crunchy Dyneema material, sporting plenty of hook options behind it for additional carry too, and the best part, the Fidlock magnetic connector that is oh so satisfying to use, while being secure enough that no one else could get in without you knowing. But inside here, we've got one of my favorite fidget pieces, the Cahp Tools Armored Panda. While these aren't readily available right now, he creates them in batches, and you'll have to follow them on Instagram to get up-to-date restock notifications. In summary though, this is classified as a NUC. I've got the titanium with Zerk armor patches on it, and personally for me, it's a frickin' looker. It's cute, yet means business too. Just this thick slab of metal that feels good to hold in the hand, while also offering some functionality like the hex bit holder and even the bottle opener too. You could totally use it as a NUC, although I don't recommend it for any physical damage, but emotionally, pull this out and you'll be the star of the show. These are one of those fidget pieces that are hard to convey why you'd pay hundreds for, but once you get one in hand, it's well worth it, even as an overkill keychain charm. Beside that, probably the most intense fidget spinner you'll find, but for 2077, just your average Joe design. The Mackie RT is a slab of zirconia metal shaped into what has to be the most futuristic design I've seen. Mechanical, sharp-edged, and just this heavy piece of machinery. Plus, I've swapped the interior balls, added the trit inserts, so that when charged up, wabam. Yeah, I can stare at this all day. It doesn't even end there. Each corner of the spinner is also a clicker, which if you're one of those who enjoy clicking the end of a pen over and over again, well, now you've got 4 additional spots to do so without the worry of getting ink all over yourself. Not only does this look like it belongs in 2077, it's got the build quality and satisfaction level for it too. But yes, these are very exclusive and require joining the Facebook group to try and cop one, so check their page out, join the fidget gang, and be respectful. Link down below. There's still plenty of space left in this little guy, but deep inside the pocket, this is what I imagine the future would have as nostalgia. A retro Coke bottle coin design from Pfab Designs, but with this futuristic text. It's as if the world runs out of this sugary substance, and all we have left to remember it are these. Now, fairy tales aside, for anyone into carrying coins, these are an awesome complement to that. Mines are all chipped up from banging them together too much, but honestly, it kind of adds to the whole nostalgic vibe of them. These are originally based on Star Wars though, and the inside sports a relic associated to that too. I've got the Coke, Sprite, and Coke Zero design here, all of which are instantly recognizable, yet so unique. And yeah, they can be used to determine an age-old game of heads or tails. But that's the pouch carry, with the crunchy yet durable Dyneema finish, expanding design to accommodate even more, and the simple button snap clip that allows you to attach it to a bag or belt as well. Now the strap itself is also a combo too. This DSPTCH Y Connector offers 3 points of connection for all your accessories. Simply snap your strap of choice in place. I've got the DSPTCH Fidlock Sling strap, as the wide 1-inch bio-thin webbing is durable yet still lightweight and comfortable to wear. It also just looks super clean and minimal too. Perfect when you want to just carry something small, like your keys or anything that can just be clipped into place, making this one of the most advanced key lanyards, and I ain't even mad about that. To top it all off, it uses a magnetic Fidlock buckle for some quick and smooth disengaging action, because if you've ever wanted to feel like you're from the future, well, just use any magnetic Fidlock buckle and you're there. Let me know in the comments what you'd carry with this setup. However, you didn't think it was over yet, did you? Because the future does understand that belts are the most ideal place to store things, and that's why I've attached another DSPTCH goodie, their camera sleeve case. Except in this scenario, we're not storing any cameras, but we are benefiting from the extra padding it provides for everything inside. Like this, a staple for us all, the wallet of choice goes to the Dango A10 modular series, because if your wallet only stored cards, you're so living in 2021. This isn't your minimal, slim, or nice feel leather wallet. The all metal design means business. At the core of it, it's got one main card slot that can store up to 4 cards, a cutout for easy access, and clips on both ends, so it passes my scientific shake tests with flying colors. So a simple wallet to start, but flip it around and that's where the modularity kicks in. This is the Dango capsule slide attachment, another all metal case that's like a mini treasure chest attached to the back of your wallet. Yeah, in 2077, crypto will be the universal currency and have physical goods associated with it. One thing that won't change though is the need to carry your daily essentials, which this handles like a champ. The whole compartment is about the size of a credit card, perfect for smaller knickknacks, keys, and change too, as once that gate shuts, it ain't going anywhere. Now it is a hunky-dory of a container, but the beauty of the A10 series is that everything is modular. So remove it and store it elsewhere, or leave it behind if you don't plan on Netflix and chilling tonight, because the wallet itself actually has its own secret compartment too, about as thick as a key, but also properly sized for these. The most expensive, excessive, and amazing toothpicks from EDC Artifacts, another Facebook EDC exclusive group. They make these intricate, fancy, and just pure awesome titanium toothpicks, which you didn't know you wanted until now. They fit within the compartment perfectly, as they're just about as thick as a key, plus the slot also doubles as a single card holder too, great for an ID or quick tap card, but also acts as a door to your goodies, keeping them securely locked in place thanks to the hooked ends of the card slot. The wallet by itself, even though it's metal on metal, is actually quite slim, and probably the toughest wallet you'll ever own, that as your collection of EDC grows, can grow with you with the additional add-on accessories. Now the pouch is large enough for plenty more, so for this carry, we're going with split multi-tool options, because in the near future, we'll all have to have some hands-on technical skills to repair robots and drones or something, so this combo from Big Idea Design includes their newly released bit bar in combination with their titanium EDC wrench. So first off, the bit bar, essentially a pen-like rectangular tube, which for those looking for a clean and simple driver, you can't go wrong with this. It looks awesome, built like a tank, and utilizes magnets. What more could you ask for in a hand tool? Well, for starters, extra bit storage to handle all the fixer-uppers, a magnetic tip that keeps your bits in place, and wha-bam, transforming into a tiny size for the easy jobs with a comfortable grip thanks to the straight edges. But it doesn't end there. With these two additional cutouts, you can also transform it into a T formation, giving you that extra torque for the tougher jobs or odd angles to reach. And for its final level, the ratchet position, giving you level 9,000 power levels, but also just geniusly designed such that it's easy to swap between any mode, while still being held in place securely when you need to go ham on your next screw. Swapping bits is also just as simple, popping it out with the existing one and then popping it back into place. The lack of joints, unnecessary moving parts with an all metal build makes this one of the sturdiest screwdrivers you can count on to work every single time. Then flip it around, pop it in place, maybe do a few tricks as you feel confident dropping this without any issues, and slide it securely into your pocket thanks to the trusty clip when you're done for the day. But next up, the only pocket wrench you'll ever need if you find yourself dealing with nuts and bolts a lot. The EDC adjustable wrench is based off an old design, but upgraded here. Not only is it made of titanium, making it lightweight yet sturdy AF, it can adapt to nuts and bolts up to 3/4 of an inch. A measure is also included so you can get the exact fit, and when locked in, you can get some serious torque thanks to the flat design. Yeah, it's a whole pocket wrench set into the size of a Pez dispenser. Oh, and it does include a belt clip and lanyard hole for extra carry options too. A perfect pair for riders, boarders, or anyone who likes to carry a toolbox around in their front pocket. That's the pouch though, secured shut with a drawstring, making it quick to access and lock up, but like the others, offers clipping points behind it too. So I've got another pouch attached because pouch on pouch on pouch, obviously. This one being the Orbit Gear Mod 04, a vertical pouch with a large Grimlock carabiner and plenty of loop attachments too. Another one of my favorite accessory brands for not skimping on the details, YKK zippers, durable sailcloth, and just a fit and finish you wouldn't expect for how affordable they are. Now we went with the vertical carry here because of this, the Asus ROG Strix SSD enclosure. As I'd imagine in 2077, it's all about the data and information we hold, and this beast of a case ensures it's kept safe. Made of aluminum alloy and wrapped inside a rubber bumper, this fancy USB drive means business. The textures, patterns, and designs in general scream I'm from the frickin' future, and the fact it doesn't require a screw to open should be enough reason to pick this up. Now you will have to supply your own M.2 drive, but the enclosure handles everything else, including thermal pads to keep things running smoothly. Seriously, even the clear plastic compartment and logo light up when in use, and the whole design is so ridiculous, especially when you wrap it around the bumper case too, but that's kind of why I love it. Finding simple objects and just taking it to the extreme. They do include their own rather fragile carabiner, a weird addition given how tough everything else is, but that's why we opted for the Orbit Gear pouch to pair with it instead, because in 2077, keeping your data safe requires its own dedicated pocket. The opposite side of the belt features this Kizer titanium belt loop that essentially gives you a permanent and sturdy attachment point for your other gear. It includes a keychain hole and even a quick access carabiner, but attached to it here is a really tiny lighter. From Mackie, one of my favorite fidget toy brands, they've created these vessels of fire that fit perfectly into the year 2077 when fuel is probably limited and rare, so even having this much on hand is a true miracle. Honestly speaking, it's not the most user-friendly, it won't give you the biggest fire, and is quite time-consuming to even open, but you wouldn't want it for any of those reasons anyways. It's just a tiny freaking lighter that looks so damn cool and would just be a wicked addition to any keychain. Can you actually light something on fire? Sure, but this is more of a party trick you pull out when they don't believe you say it's really tiny. Now, we couldn't finish this collection without featuring a blade, especially considering this was the best find for the whole video. This is the Kizer CyberBlade, which should right away be a dead giveaway where they got the name from when popped open. Yeah, it's a blade that's designed to look like the Tesla Cybertruck, probably the most cyberpunk object in the world right now. Seriously, Kizer nailed it with the design, proper geometry, large window, it's just missing some wheels. Now the blade itself can hold its ground too, with a titanium handle, a S35VN Tanto blade, and even a glass breaker tip on the opposite end, just in case. I'm a huge fan of the geometric design, and although meant to look like a car, still functions perfectly as a tool too. The thumb stud makes it easy to flip open, and yeah, in use, it can handle opening and breaking down any box without an issue. Tucked away though, it is on the wider end for a knife, but is shorter than most, making it a little chubber. But I kind of dig the stubby vibe of it. Way less threatening pulling this cutie out, and you can finally say that you own a Tesla. Just don't be surprised when they walk away after showing off this little pecker instead. Anyways, comment down below what cyberpunk futuristic EDC you'd be carrying in the year 2077. But that's it. I rest my futuristic face mask.